was a fake dive. That was a dive to Mert and a pitch out
and just tossed it out to Jay Sean. You're right.
Great job by Cade.
Yes.
That was a good little fake and then pitch.
You're right. So I should be live audio only on Facebook.
Here we go. We got I formation again. It's going back to Jay Sean.
Jay Sean gets in for a touchdown as the Mustangs go in for touchdowns with 6:15 left here in the first quarter. We're going to take a 6-0 lead.
Let's see what we come out. We're going to come out in the swinging gate.
Is that what we're doing?
We're going to come out in the swinging gate. Man, I thought Jay Sean had that touchdown.
Yes, he did, but he did get to finish in. Here comes Dalen. Got to be our wide receiver way out there.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on YouTube and Facebook, I am streaming audio only. As the Mustangs are leading 6-0 here with 6:15 left in the first quarter. They do snap it. He's going to throw it to Raider. Raider's down here. He does catch it for. Yeah, there's a penalty. Let's see what the penalty is. As maybe an illegal formation, because that's what gets us.
Well, he's pointing the defense though. Right?
No, he's pointing Cole.
False start.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Man.
So
try it again. Let's do it again. Man, what's scary about being that wide open is sometimes it's so hard because you're so wide open, right?
Yeah. I think typically when we've had a penalty, we come out with an extra point. Let's see what happens right here. I think Harvey doesn't agree with that. He's trying to see what that call is going to be.
Yeah, they said it was false start on Covington.
Yeah.
And I mean.
See.
Oh, yeah, we're kicking it.
Yeah, so we are going to kick it. Extra point time. Mustangs leading 6-0 here with 6:15 left. We had the 2-point conversion, that swinging gate, but it didn't count as we had a false start against Kyle Covington, our kicker. But here we go as he's teeing it up. 6-0, extra point pending. Snap, hold, and it looks good as the Mustangs go up 7-0 here with 6:15 left in the first quarter. And you're listening to Andrew's Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. What's up, Bill? Has he fixed that AM button yet? All right.
How was Big Spring, Bill? Good.
Did they? You better not be wearing a Big Spring shirt right now. All right.
Who's playing that song? Oh, they are? Yeah. That's like a tomahawk, like a Florida State kind of. Oh.
Mustangs just kicked off as let it bounce, but he's running across. He's going to get it down to the 29 is where he's going to return it to Winfrey over here in a pushing match with number 7 from Burnet. Number 7 being Riley Howell, the junior running back. So the Mustangs defense out on the field as we're in a 7-0 lead here in the by-district round against Burnet Bulldogs, and the defense have come out and looking on fire so far. Offense looking good in that second drive as Jay Sean got around the corner, gets to the 1, and then finishes it off on the next play. So 6:09 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs leading 7-0. Burnet Bulldogs got 3 receivers to the right side. They got a sniffer back on the left side, running back to the right side. They're gonna motion, look for the swing pass. Yep,
there it is.
They're gonna give that swing pass. That was an incomplete pass as he missed it. Number five for Burnet, Matthew Williams. So yeah, I've seen that on film. When they motion that sniffer back behind the quarterback, they're either going to hand it off up the middle or they're going to swing past it to him. Yeah. And that's what they did, and he missed it. But I was watching, I didn't know he missed it until I saw it bouncing around. I tried to see what our cornerbacks were doing. So Zach was fighting through him. Yeah, he was there.
When they saw the ball release, they took off fighting through. But we also got to be careful because that could be a fake goal, right? They got a tight end up top now. Oh, he's down there down bottom.
There's a handoff up the middle as Dalen.
That is.
No, that was Dalen Jeffcoats makes that tackle after a 3-yard gain.
Man, whatever you told Dalen today, it's working because he's playing.
Yeah.
He's playing free for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to, he's hey, play free. Could be your last game, but don't let it be, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's a 3rd down and 7. Ball's on the 32-yard line. They got 3 receivers to the right. The 2 outside ones are stacked, as we got 2 guys covering them. We don't really have somebody on the inside receiver.
He was gonna run it out.
They're gonna motion. They're gonna run a seam right there, and Raider gets an interception. He's on the 45. He's running across the 40. He's on the outside. He's across the 20, and he's gonna get taken down at the 11-yard line where Raider Harvey gets himself an interception. Mustangs defense holds with 5:14 left here in the first quarter. The Mustangs are going to take over at the 11-yard line, as that was an overthrow, and Raider Harvey's right there.
He was. Hey, and at the end of the play, I got to write Dalen down for a pancake.
Did he get one?
Dalen had a pancake on the quarterback just now, so.
Good.
I had a way to be there blocking the right way, right? That's bit us in the past a couple times, so. Here we go. Hey, Grant, the momentum's going our way right here. Let's go. Let's punch this one in.
Yes.
Wing left.
There's going to be...
dive to Merck.
Yeah, Merck.
Oh,
he's still going. He's across the 5.
Touchdown,
he gets a
Merck.
touchdown on the 11-yard run for Merck size as he just fights through there. And now the Mustangs are going to be leading 13-0 here with 5:07 left in the first quarter.
Man, Merck is the bulldog, man.
He was hit. He was probably hit at the 8. And then he was wrapped up around the 6, the 5-yard line, and he just ripped through there, and then he goes into the top. I thought he was going to be tackled.
I thought he was tackled at the line of scrimmage. So that's 11-yard touchdown run, right?
11-yard touchdown run for Merck Size as the Mustangs are pumped up, leading 13-0 here with 5:07 left in the first quarter.
Man, if that right there doesn't pump you up, I don't know what will, man. That was a good run.
Yes.
Here they come out. They got wing right.
There's going to be a fake handoff and run it. Oh, Leroy tried to jump into it, but did he get it?
Offsides, maybe?
Yeah, he didn't get in as he tried to jump over the crowd. That was one of those old school.
Yeah, dives or jumps. Thought he might have. I think we got offsides because if not, they'd have stopped it, right? See what it is. Illegal.
Oh, that was on the Mustangs. They're going to decline it. So the Mustangs are going to be leading 13-0, 5:07 left in the first quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. I'm trying to figure this out. Homer and them are telling me that they can't hear.
Really?
Homer, Juan, can y'all hear me on Facebook and YouTube?
Still can't hear? Oh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. I do, I did link to, we're not able to do streaming, but I linked our audio only to YouTube and Facebook. So if they're listening, hopefully, I'm telling them. And we'll shout out our sponsors. Yes. Good kid.
Great kid. There you go, Winfrey.
Yep. And Mustangs just kicked off as they try to run it back. They get down to the 29-yard line. Winfrey and who is that?
Who is that?
7, Jason Mendoza making the tackle. So the Mustangs are leading 13-0 here with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. We got Jasmine Lujan, Adrian Mejia can hear us. Chelsea said Bentley is asking what position Colton plays right now. He's playing bench, but he plays linebacker. He's out there being a fan and a supporter.
He's on the sideline.
He's on the sideline. Mustangs defense taking over. 1st and 10 here on the 28-yard line is where the Burnet Bulldogs, where the defense is on fire right now so far.
Yes, yeah, they are. Keep it up, guys.
Yes. They got 2 receivers to the top, kind of spread out from each other. 1 to the bottom, single running back. They're going to motion that receiver to the top, so 3 to the top. Here they're going to drop back. He's going to roll out to the left side. He throws just an in round. He does catch it, but goes down as he catches it for an 8-yard gain, it looks like.
See, that right there, that's what's going to, if they keep doing stuff like that, that's really going to hurt us because there's nobody out there.
Yeah, you're right. So, knowing Colton's on the sideline made Chelsea laugh. 2 receivers to the top. They got a second and 2. 1 receiver to the right side. They're going to hand it off up the middle. We're there to stuff him up, but I do think he gets the 3 that he needs for a first down.
now let's see what they're doing.
It's going to be a 1st and 10. They do kind of a huddle,
Yeah,
but they're like 2 yards away from the huddle, 3 yards away from the ball, I mean.
And they're quick.
They are. Number 14 and number 11, the receivers to the right side. They got one receiver to the top, kind of in tight. Tight end up to the top. They got a running back next to the quarterback. They're going to motion down to the bottom. Number 8, the big receiver. They're going to run him. He's going to run it out. They're going to run deep. And let's see, he does catch somebody on a deep out, number 11. That's Colton Stewart and Sammy Saldivar in for a tackle. Sammy coming up gimpy as his shoulder's hurting. Let's see what he's going to do. That's going to be number 56, I think, Pablo Bejarano, which I believe is the brother of Hervé Bejarano. Yes, the young sophomore getting some playing time right here. Hopefully Sammy Saldivar is okay as he's holding his shoulder. So that was a 1st and 10. The ball's going to be on the 49 of the Mustangs. They got a receiver down to the bottom, a tight end on the bottom too. 2 receivers top. They motion to the top. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He's going to try to get outside. And great tackle right there by Sammy Saldivar, or Zach Cabrera. Yeah, as he just dove in there and grabbed his inside leg and kept him to a 1-yard gain.
Man, he held on to that ankle till he had reinforcement.
Yes, he did. Man, that was a great tackle.
If he doesn't get that tackle, that might be a touchdown.
Yes.
Because he had receivers up top. He had blockers in front.
Yeah, you're right. And that was a great tackle by Zachy. So 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9, 3:06 left here in the first quarter. Mustangs are leading 13-0. Defense out here trying to get off the field. They got 3 receivers tied to each other on the top side. Single running back in the backfield. They got a tight end down here. They're going to just run that swing pass to that running back. He gets outside. He gets 13 yards, I think, down to the 35-yard line.
Man, that's just a quick turn and pass.
Man, it just went on the outstretched fingers of Dalen. He was almost there to knock that down as his he has a big old 6'4" wingspan, and he almost got his fingers there, but wasn't quite to get able to get it there. The receivers blocked well right there, was able to get him outside for a 13-yard gain. So now they're down to the 35-yard line. 2 receivers to the right. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and who is that right there? Is that Pablo? Is that the young sophomore getting in there for? Yes, that's Pablo Bejarano, the young sophomore getting in there for a tackle. As he started out on JV and he's been playing varsity the last maybe 3 games. Great play for the Pablo.
That's a good sign for the years to come.
Oh yeah, you're exactly right. Good play right there for Pablo.
And he read that right because he was up the field and he was hitting.
Yes, he did. So that was a 1-yard loss. So it's going to be a 2nd and 11.
Like they're about to, whoa, you went the wrong way. Coach came on the field and said, hey, get back over here.
Yep.
Let's see what's happening right here. Got trips up to the top.
Trips to the top, tight end to the bottom. They're going to motion the running back out there just to fake the swing pass, and he tried to get him, but who hit him right there?
Oh, somebody.
That's Kobe Glass right there. Gets in there and hits the quarterback before he could throw it, and he prevented him from being able to make that throw. So it's going to be a 3rd and 11.
And he hit him.
Yes, he did.
He got him good. If he doesn't hit him, that might be a touchdown.
Yes, I agree, because they did have him going across the middle.
We got Jay Sean running on the field to play safety right here. We got Fitzgerald coming off to the side. No, Fitzgerald's going back in. We got Guillermo coming off. Well,
so a couple safeties right here.
No, hold on. We got Cruz coming off.
Yeah, so, Fitzgerald's a great safety, but he's more of a run stopper.
Yes.
He's really great stepping in and making a hit. 1:42 left here in the first quarter. They had 3 receivers bunch. That's going to be a timeout for Burnet.
Timeout. They were confused. They were at the line talking. They didn't know where to go.
Yeah, so we're going to go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. I'm trying to figure out the streaming, because I think when I lay it down, nobody can hear it. You know what I mean? So
that makes sense.
Get everybody a glimpse of the. I'm gonna give y'all glimpses. I can't legally stream, but I'm gonna give y'all glimpses. Maybe sneak peek of a touchdown or something.
We're doing all we can do, guys.
Well, I'm doing everything I can do without getting in trouble. I see Austin Smiley down there, and Benjamin Figueroa.
He's in shorts.
And we're back as the Mustangs are leading Burnet 13-0 here with 1:41 left in the first quarter. Burnet is driving as they're down to the 36-yard line of the Mustangs, but they got a long 3rd and 11 right here. I think if we can hold them from getting anything, I think they might punt. This is pretty far for a field goal. If they can get like 6 yards, I can imagine they're going to go for
it. Yeah.
So they got 3 receivers bunched into the top side, 1 to the bottom. They motion 1 out wide on the top side. They're just going to go the single coverage down here. And great coverage by Raider as he hops in and he gets that incomplete pass, steps in and breaks it up. So the Mustangs hold, and now it's going to be 4th and 11. That's a long 4th down. Let's see if they go for it.
And that was a tight window that quarterback thrown into, man, because
really
Brady
was.
Kelly was right there too in the way. So Raider had a good jump on that one.
You know, in the past few games, Raiders had trouble covering the in routes, the in post, the 15-yard in or 10-yard in. But right now he's cutting it off perfect. That one, if he doesn't cut that off, he might catch that in stride. You know, so
they're going for it right here.
They are going for it. I wouldn't be surprised a pooch punt as they're on the 36. You know, 4th and 11. But let's see what they decide. They do a lot of trick plays. They're gonna go roll to the right. They're looking down the middle. Jay Sean's there to hold him. Yes, Mustangs hold him as they force a turnover on downs. As they just ran a deep pass. Jay Sean being in there in safety was there for coverage. So Mustangs are gonna take over on the 36-yard line here with a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Hey, let's go put some more points on the board.
Let's go, man. That's the name of the game.
Yes.
We got the coach giving Cole the play right now. He's about to run it in. Yeah, and right now, so far, this offense has been more physical than their defensive line. So,
yes, you're right. Yeah, I agree. So slot right, T formation in the backfield. There's going to be, I think that's Bo Hudson. He's going to get it right there in the middle. As number 54 is happy that he knocked our quarterback down, but the ball's 6 yards down the field for a 5-yard gain. So that might be a 5-yard gain for Bo Hudson.
Yeah, he had okay down there by the ankle.
Yeah, and he got up like he was happy, but I'll take 5 yards all day long if you're going to tackle my quarterback back there.
What's crazy is that kid's probably crawling on the ground to get that tackle.
He really is. So here we got slot left, T formation. That's going to be a pass. The Mustangs are going to throw it, and he throws it deep to Jay Sean. Let's see. He goes up and he just misses it. That ball's out there, and Coach Azam's over here trying to get a flag as Dr. Azam's up here in the stands thinking that should have been a flag, but maybe good coverage. They covered Jay Sean with 2 right there.
Man, that great blocking right there too. Nobody was around Cade. Yeah, he had time. He looked. He saw.
The one thing with that, I think we want a little bit more space with the 2 receivers.
Yes.
We're running the 2 receivers on a seam route, basically about 3-4 yards apart from each other, and then that inside cornerback was able to come off the inside running back receiver and get to Jay Sean. So here we go. They're going to be a toss to Bo Hudson. He's going to try to get around the corner, and he doesn't. As he gets maybe 1.
I think they might have gave him 2. I think we're sending Daylon up there to punt.
So it's going to be a 4th and I think it'll be a 4th and 5. Yeah, 4th and 4 maybe. Along for we're going to punt as we're on the 42-yard line of our own. So we're going to punt with the way our defense is playing.
Yeah.
I think this is the accurate.
Smart. Good snap. Kicks up.
He's going to catch it at the 25.
Oh, he falls down.
He's down. Goes down himself. He's going to go down on the 24-yard line. So Mustangs defense coming back out on the field. Burnet's going to try to take over here.
Man, I saw Braden run down. I'm like, oh man, don't hit him, right? You don't think about that stuff sometimes.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I think that's a smart decision right there. Man, that punt return at that time, he caught it, right? He thought about it, man. If I let this thing go, it's going to be back on the 10.
So the defense going to take over their route. They marked them down on the 25. Burnet's going to come out, and we've given up, I think, 2 big plays. The first play of the game, and then another swing pass. But other than that, the defense has been solid. As they got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They got 2 running backs, 1 on either side of the quarterback. Here's the snap. They're going to fake the handoff. They're going to swing it out to the other one. Number 20 is going to get it.
And
Zach
good tackle,
Cabrera out there making a tackle as he gets him for a 1-yard loss.
Man, and looking over at the sidelines right now, I think Sammy's done for the night. He looks like he has ice on that right shoulder.
Chris Kasner, the catch on that. So Sammy, you could see when the way he was hanging it, it looked like a separated shoulder. Or dislocated or something, and that's not good. As that's going to be a big step up for Bejarano, the young sophomore.
Yeah, Pablo's looking good right now though.
Yep. So here we go. They're going to be a drop back pass. They're looking deep, and He throws it behind his receiver as Raider had good coverage. Number 14 was not able to get it, Cohen Joplin, and now it's going to be a 3rd and 11.
And I'm glad you're taking a crack at some of these names because I looked at 14 a while ago and I was like, I don't want to say his last name.
Let's say Joplin.
Yeah, Joplin.
Burnet, 3rd and 11 here for Burnet Bulldogs.
I get those automated calls and they say Smilly.
Smilling.
Dylan Smilly. What do we got going on right here? Got number 7 running onto the field late.
We got Braden Williams trotting onto the field. So they're it's 3rd and long. I like Braden Williams out on the field in a throwing position. They got 3 bunched receivers to the top. They're gonna roll out to the left. He's looking deep. And Dana's going to get an interception as he gets it right there on the 35-yard line. Dana slides in and he's catching it. He's catching it on the ground. So Dana Jeffcoats gets a turnover right there as the Mustangs in the first quarter right there on that play is the turnover. Mustangs are going to, in the second quarter, they're going to take over on their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, 35-yard line. Yeah, that's 2 picks in the first quarter.
Yeah, 2 picks right there for one for Raider, one for Dalen. So you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we will be back in 1 minute.
Yeah, whatever you told Dalen, it's stuck.
Yeah, I forgot. That's another reason why we can't stream because those NF. Have you ever seen them spam our comments?
Oh yeah,
yeah. That's them. You know what I mean? So I can see them being like, "Hey,
cut it out." Yeah.
All these bots. Greg Johnson over here botting my comments. Yeah, botting my stream.
Man, they're not making it easy on that quarterback. He rolled out and left.
Yeah.
The white side was over here on our side, so that doesn't make any sense at all. I kind of thought they were going to kind of streak across the field, you know.
We need to go put more points up.
Yes. Yeah, because from the looks of it, these guys, they could probably pop off any second. So
you're right.
Defense is playing really good though. Let's go score, guys. Come on.
Yes. I say Jay Sean to the white side right here.
Oh,
they hadn't ran it from the slot right. And we're back here in San Angelo as the Mustangs are going into the second quarter, leading 13-0. Ball on the 34-yard line as the Burnet 34-yard line. Their slot right. There's going to be the handoff up the middle, and they do make that tackle after a 1-yard gain is what Merck's going to get right there. No, that's Bo Hudson. He's got himself 1 yard. So Mustangs going to have a 2nd and 9, still on the right hash. Mustangs are now going left to right. Our left to right. That'd be north to south, from the North Pole to the South Pole. We got slot left, T formation. There's going to be a handoff to Bo again. He's trying to find his way through. He does get across the 30, and I think that's where he's going to be, maybe the 29.5.
They give him.
Looks like they're going to, we were on the 33, so we're going to get a 4-yard gain. Yep.
Man, I'd like to, I know I complain all the time, right? But still got Jay Sean with only 4 carries right now.
Yes.
You know?
And then we still got a wide side, and it's 3rd down. This is the time to do it. Let's get him let's see. Hopefully, we got a receiver down here to the, nope, that's going to be oh, here's that I formation we got right here. Offset I to the left.
Off. Oh,
yeah, they're giving them time. Yeah, they're giving them time. So here we go. That's going to be a false start. There's that toss that around to the corner. Jay Sean's going to get around. He's at the 20. 1 man to beat, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 15. As Leroy, man, that block right there, and he's happy for it right there.
Oh,
he seals that corner, and we get a 1st down all the way down to the, looks like they're going to mark us down at the 12. So it's going to be a 17-yard gain right there. As they, one thing I'm noticing about Burnet is they're fast.
Yes.
They have got some good angles on Jay Sean, and they're able to get him out of bounds. A lot of times the teams we played, that's gone.
Yes.
So they are taking great angles, but we did get a 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Slot right, T formation. Here's Jay Sean coming around. He's got it up. He's going to get across the 5. Touchdown, yes. He gets a 13-yard touchdown with 10:35 left in the second quarter. Jay Sean had that.
It's a counter.
Like that counter play. It's almost an end around, right?
Yeah, it's like 8 whole counters what they call it.
Sometimes you like to see that go outside, and that wasn't there.
No.
And he cut it up, and he navigated his way through, and he was able to get in for a touchdown.
And his burst is back, man. Because you could tell he was just flat-footed right there, and he took off, boom, he was gone.
Yes, you're right.
He made those moves, man. I wish I had those moves.
Yeah, you're right. So...
Are we going extra point right
now? Yeah, their offense is out on the field.
Yep.
We got a receiver over here. There's going to be a Jay Sean going to get around the corner. He's going to dive for the pylon. He does. Does he get in?
Yep.
And he does. Yes, he does. So he does get in. So the Mustangs are going to be up 23. Is it 23 now?
No, it would be 21.
21 to 0 with 10:37 left here in the second quarter. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and the Mustangs are rolling. We'll be back in 1 minute. Yes, sir.
I'm glad we scored there. We needed that.
Yes. Yeah, we did. Man, maybe Colton will get in.
You kind of
Starting linebackers hurt.
The cool thing about it is when you start getting up on them, like it makes them kind of play an orthodox football, right? Like they don't do certain things that they've done in the
exactly.
during the season.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, they probably never played an offense like our offense, right?
I think I was talking to Harvey, and this team has played because they're in the Liberty Hill area. They played Liberty Hill, but not in the like in years past, probably
I gotcha.
4 years ago. I think is kind of how you mentioned it.
Yeah.
So, and that's where we get our offense, and we reached out to them because Harvey's real good pals with them. Yep. And we're back because Dalen Jeffcoats just teed off the ball, and he's going to kick it, and a nice pooch kick right there. They're going to fair catch it at the 39-yard line, 34-yard line, sorry.
Yeah.
So the Mustangs are going to, defense is coming out, leading 21-0 here with 10:37 left in the second quarter.
And now Burnet's going to go from the south to the north.
Yep, they're going south to north. This is their first possession. As their last throw, they threw an interception to Dalen Jeffcoats, who's playing really well right now.
Man, and he picked that one off the ground.
He's got to feel weird. He doesn't have his running mate next to him, Sammy Saldivar, and I know they've been talking about that all year long. Sammy's without his pads down there, so getting a hug from one of the coaches. Here's three receivers to the right, one running back. They're going to motion one of the receivers, fake the jet sweep. They're going to throw a quick slant to number 11. He does catch it. And he's going to get taken down right at the chain, so maybe a 10-yard gain, probably a first down right there.
Yeah.
Yep, they're giving them the first down, so one of their better plays of the day.
Yes, yeah. And that's just a quick slant.
Yeah, they faked that. They hadn't ran the jet sweep yet. They keep faking it. They hadn't ran it yet, so.
And that's probably something that's in their back pocket, right?
You're right.
Trying to see what we're going to do with it.
They got three receivers bunched in tight on the top side. Tight end down here, they don't do much with that tight end down on the bottom on the opposite side.
No, they don't.
Running back to the right of the quarterback. See what they do. They're going to do a quick screen to number 11. He's going to try to get outside. We got Raider trying to hold this edge, and he does get about 3 yards, but Raider did good to stringing that out to the sideline and forcing him out. So 3-yard gain right there, or 2-yard gain.
Yeah, and I would think with that tight end, you would think sometimes they should run the field, right? Eventually, but it seems like he's more like a blocking tight end than anything.
Eventually, they like to roll out towards the trip side, towards the receiver side.
Yeah.
So eventually, I imagine their trick plays and stuff, they're going to roll out one way and then the seam. They're going to have a seam with that tight end. So don't want to get them lost. So now they got a 2nd and 8. They got 2 receivers to their left, 1 to the right, running back just to the left of the quarterback. Here's the motion, going to motion down. They're going to fake the jet sweep. They're looking up the middle, number 11. He does catch it. So they might have found something right there with number 11 as their same play, that fake jet sweep. And he's just running not really a deep post, kind of like a skinny post, just getting behind the linebackers. So I think they're going to, that little jet sweep fake forces your linebackers to take that step up.
Yep.
And they're just trying to get right behind them. And I think they've accomplished that a couple of times. So it's going to be a 1st and 10, ball on the Mustangs 39-yard line. Mustangs defense playing good so far. They got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back in the backfield.
Comes a blitz.
There's going to be a handoff up the middle, and who's that? Dalen Jeffcoat's going to wrap him up for a 1-yard loss as he's flying around. He's wrapping him up. So great play. Good old Pablo Bejarano on that tackle as well.
Man, and that blitz right there too. That might stop that skinny post, right? Leave one linebacker in the middle and blitz your other one.
Yes.
That might kind of hurry up that throw and make it a bad throw.
Yes. I agree. And that blitz, that's where we thrive, is when we don't give them time, right?
Yeah, you might leave one guy kind of back there, but I would blitz Dalen for sure.
Yeah, I agree. So, or the other. Dalen's got some hands. So 2 receivers to the left. They're going to little sniffer back, fake it. They're going to go deep to Raiders, going right there, and he breaks it up. As Raiders
Good.
having his best game of the year
Good.
right now, as he gets his hand in there and breaks it up on a look like a post route right there.
Yeah, that
so
was
it's gonna be a 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 11.
That was 14 Cohen.
That's the Joplin.
Joplin.
Jorp. There's an R in there, so it's Jorpyland.
We'll just call him
Sorry,
14,
if your
maybe.
parents are listening, we'll just call you Cohen.
Yeah, Cohen. Yeah.
I hate to butcher names. I see that. Who is that down there carrying a pizza? Oh, pizza. The concession stand's got pizzas down there. 3rd and 11 right here. Ball's right on the 40-yard line of the Mustangs. They got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He's going to motion down to the left, so they got 3 receivers to the left now. They're going to roll out to the left. We're trying to blitz him, and we are in his face, and he doesn't make the throw. As who is that? That's Bejarano and Dalen, both getting in the face of the quarterback. No, that's Colton Stewart. Sorry. So that's Colton Stewart and Bejarano in the face of the quarterback. Wouldn't allow him to throw it, so it's going to be a 3rd or 4th and 11.
They went for it earlier. They're a little further back, though.
They're about 5 yards farther. Yeah, so let's see what they do.
They're going to go for it again.
It looks like it. Their offense is out on the field as the Burnet Bulldogs.
Unless they do it purple, like you said earlier, pooch pump maybe.
Yeah, you might see something like that. But down 21-0, 8:48 left here in the second quarter. Mustangs are winning 21-0. They got 3 receivers bunched to the left side, 1 receiver in close on the right side, single running back. They're gonna drop straight back for a pass. They're gonna run a straight. He misses it.
Dropped. Oh,
Let's
no.
see it. No, we didn't hit the quarterback.
Oh,
There's a lay hit right there.
What is that?
Number 60 on Julian Varela just got lay hit, but we didn't hit the quarterback. So let's see if that's
Has to be a hold, right?
Yeah. Where that flag? There's a flag. Personal foul. Hands to the face on the defense. Yes.
Hey, but this should have been one back here though.
Yeah, they pushed Julian Varela.
After the play, and he got his helmet even flew off. Oh man, that's an automatic first down too.
Yeah, that's
Man,
an
that's
automatic
a killer.
first down. Mustangs and a 15-yard gain.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're gonna be on the looks like gonna be on the 25 as that. I didn't see that. Hands to the face is hard to see.
Yes.
And sometimes it happens, but this late hit right here, Julian Varela, that ball was down. They're already blowing the whistle. I'm looking at the white hat over there to see what the cause, and he gets pushed.
And he got pushed in the back.
Yeah, he got pushed in the back. So 1st and 10. Burnet Bulldogs get bailed out. They're going to have a receiver way out wide to the left. 3 receivers bunched in on the right. They're going to hand it off up the middle. And he's got a hole right there as he gets out. He's going to be around the corner, and it looks like he's going to score as he gets around the corner. And missed tackle right there up the middle. I can't see who it was. Maybe Zach. Missed tackle. He gets out to the left, and he scores. So it's going to be 21-6. Mustangs winning.
This has kind of bit us in the past where we don't blitz up the middle. We blitz off the edges.
Yes.
And when we blitz off the edges and they pull guys around, there's nobody there.
Yes.
You know, they're gone. So
You're right. So that's it's going to be 21-6. Mustangs winning with 8:35 left here in the second quarter. Here's the snap, hold, kicks up. The kicker has the leg as he gets it in. So
that was 75. Marco Campos Huerta.
Yep. So Mustangs winning 21-7 with 8:35 left here in the second quarter, and you're listening to Andrew's Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Kristen, Sweat, we're not able to film, so that's why there's something up with the video. You can just do audio, but I will show you a glimpse of the film while you're listening. We're not allowed to film,
So you get to hear our pretty voices, and not see the video.
Yeah, but I might show y'all a replay of a play from here and there. Yes, sir. That's another momentum change right there.
Yeah, I know.
Dang, that's out of that, dude.
Sheesh.
And we're back in San Angelo as their kicker just kicked it through the end zone. That kicker's got a leg. I think it's number 75. Was that the?
Yeah, it's
Marcos Campos Huerta.
Yeah,
he's got.
He's a sophomore.
That dude's got a leg.
And his position is kicker.
Kicker. He's not only a kicker, but he's a double kicker.
He's a double kicker.
Yeah, he's
offense and defense.
Anyways, yeah. So Mustangs are going to take over on the 25-yard line here, 1st and 10, leading 21-7 here with 8:35 left in the second quarter. It's Defense have been looking good. They got Burnet got burnt out, bailed out with that hands to the face right there.
Yes,
So
yeah. Here we go, wing to the left. Hand off to
Merck up the
maybe?
middle.
Or is that Bo?
That's
no, it's
Merck.
Merck.
Yeah, that's Merck. So.
Merck for 5. Yeah, Merck for 5.
Merck for 5.
Oh no, they only give him like 4 3/4 right there.
He's getting those tough yards. This is the Merck we've come to want.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he'll bust that, the big touchdown like he did earlier. So here we go again, wing right.
There's Merck again.
Yep.
And he's gonna be up 2. He's gonna be 1 yard short as he gets himself 5 right there.
I don't know how we can call that other one because I thought it was 5 and 5, but it was literally like 4 and 3/4.
5 and 5 equals 9 to these refs.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 1. Cade Adams. So we've changed our strategy. Cade's coming to get the play, so we're not subbing and we're not allowing them to play that game of subbing late, right?
Yeah.
Slot left, T formation. There's Leroy right there, or is that might have been Jay Sean right there in that 4-back, but he does get the first down. Gets himself
3, I think, right?
He gets to the 37, so 3-yard gain. Yeah, that was Jay Sean. So see, Cade comes and gets it, so they can't sub late, and so we're able to go snap. A minute ago, when we're bringing in a swingman to run in the play, they sub it late. We're lined up at the line, you know what I mean? So that gamesmanship's out. Here's that I formation, offset I, false start. Looked like they didn't call it. They did call it. Good thing they called it because we just fumbled. So
yeah.
But yeah, I think our right tackle, I saw him. I think Big E, Evan Bustamante, just kind of jumped off sides. So
looked like they got their hands down late too.
Yeah, that might have been what it was. Everybody else was down. He got his hand down late. Just a little bit off movement right there is what I thought. So
I know too. In the past, we've run the wristband, and
yes, we have.
Maybe in this situation, that's what you're looking at. He's running that play in now.
Is that Cade running in?
Yeah.
So here goes
there's a pitch right.
Pitch to Jay Sean. He breaks the tackle. Now he's across 30, 35, and he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It looks like maybe just a yard short. Nope, they're going to get him there back to the 37. So
that was 5-yard gain.
Yep, yeah, we got the 5 that we lost on that false start. Maybe a 6-yard gain. Give him a 6 because it's going to be a 2nd and 9 now.
2nd and 9.
Yeah, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, now we got the wide side back to Burnet's side. So
Yep. So 2nd and 9, we got I formation, offset I to the left. There's gonna be the toss to Jay Sean. Leroy's got a lead blocker and he makes it. And he slips.
Fell down.
Jay Sean slips.
No.
He was cutting it up. Leroy, man, his blocking's on point today as he does push that guy out. That's a touchdown.
Easy.
But instead of 2-yard gain, it's gonna be 3rd and 7. I think 3rd and 7 from the 40-yard line as Jay Sean tried to make that cut. He's reading Leroy's block. And if Leroy seals the corner, he's going to go outside. If he pushes him out, he'll go inside.
Yeah.
And Leroy, great, pushed him outside. And he tried to cut up, and he just slipped.
It's kind of weird, too. Earlier, like that punt returner, he slipped as well,
Yeah, you're right.
So
6:20 left in the second quarter. Mustangs are leading 21-7. Here's that offset I again. You see the counter. There's that toss to Jay Sean. That's more up the middle as he gets only 3. It's going to be 3rd, and it's going to be 4th and about 4. And we're going to send our punt team out. I really hate when our offense dies like that. We did, we gave our defense some rest right there. So.
Yeah, Jay Sean, he had that too, man. He's probably licking his chops. He was like, "Oh, I'm about to get this," and he slipped.
You're right. Just a little bit more sure footing there.
Kind of like you're gonna catch that touchdown pass. Your eyes get a little big, right?
Yeah. I'd like to see Dalen direct this punt to the right a little bit, and I think he's doing that. Yep, and that's gonna. He catches it around the 25. He's going to try to hit big wall of Mustangs right there he runs into. And that's 15. Who's 15? Indiana?
It's actually Tristan.
I'm looking at Peyton Lopez. 15
Tristan
Taylor. His brother was Indiana Taylor. Yeah. So Mustangs defense coming out on the field. It's going to be 5:30 left here in the second quarter. Ball's going to be spotted on the 34-yard line. Mustangs defense going without Sammy Saldivar, probably the second leading tackler of the season, with next to Dalen Jeffcoat. So Pablo Bejarano, the young sophomore, getting some big playing time here in the playoff game. They got trips to the right. bunched in, one receiver out wide. They're going to hand it up the middle to 22. He's going to try to get to the right side. They go not up the middle. Dalen Jeffcoats pushes him out. I said up the middle, but he's going around the right. He does get 8 or 9, maybe even more.
I think he
got 9.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just had bunched up to that side, and they kind of just ran around it, basically.
Yes. So it's going to be 2nd and 1, and let's see if this is kind of a big time right here. Burnet might think that they found something as they're moving the ball now. Mustangs defense need to clamp down, and let's make sure we keep extending this lead, 21-7. Here's a handoff up the middle. There's that same one they scored on. That might have been a holding right there as Colton Stewart couldn't turn around, but they don't call it. He gets a first down. I think he gets about 4.
Yeah, we would need to get a stop or a turnover because that momentum's kind of swinging.
Yeah, it's not a huge momentum swing, but right now, if Burnet has the momentum.
Yes,
right now, they just scored their touchdown. Now they just got a first down. Now they're driving. They're on their own 48-yard line, but about to go into Mustang territory. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Running back, they're going to motion out. They're going to hand it off up the middle. That's what they're going to try to rely on right here as he's got 12-yard gain right there for 22. That's going to be their workhorse, number 22. That's Josiah Coronado, the junior running back. He's the one that scored the touchdown. It looks like they might think that he's going to be able to do it. First down. Ball on spot on the Mustangs 40-yard line as the Burnet Bulldogs are going from right to left.
Yeah, now they brought in another quarterback. Is that number 11?
Number 11 is no, he's not the quarterback. He's
but they brought another one in.
Oh, did they?
I guess
they got 2 11s. So there's two receivers to the right. One's motion, a little sniffer back. They're gonna hand it off up the middle, and he runs over Fitzgerald and Pablo Bejarano in there for a tackle, but not before he gets 7.
Yeah, that was 15, Peyton Lopez, 11. He's listed as a tight end.
Is he?
Yeah.
So number 15. They pulled 22 off, I think, giving him a rest, and then he must be the backup running back. And now they got 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. They're going to run a sniffer back. This is the Greenwood offense right here. As they got a sniffer back, they're probably just going to try to pound it now. See, they're going to hand it off, and he goes around the right side, and he runs over Fitzgerald. But Fitzgerald does make the tackle, but not before he gets the first down here with 3:45 left in the second quarter. Mustangs leading 21-7, trying to hold on to this lead as Burnet has found something here.
Yeah, they're just playing bully ball, basically. Right?
Yes.
I mean, they're just running it left or right. That's all they're doing.
Yes, they are.
Ooh, now we got an old school formation right here.
Yeah, they're split back on either side of the quarterback. They got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Motion one of them to the inside. They're going to fake the handoff. He's going to look deep and misses them as we had 3 Mustangs there for coverage, so that's going to be an incomplete pass.
And I thought he was going under center. That's why I said an old school formation there, but he actually dropped back and was a shotgun.
It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on the 33-yard line of the Mustangs. Again, we can't film it live. All you can do is hear us. We might give you a sneak peek of some replays here in a minute. They're going to hand it off up the middle, and we're there for a tackle. I think that was Dalen. Let's see, I think that might have been Pablo up there filling that hole.
I think it was Pablo.
Yep, Pablo in there. Pablo's about 6 inches shorter than Dalen, but he's stout.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, you can tell he's got that. He's stout. So Jacob Roberts coming in for Kobe Glass.
Get some of our bigger kids out there now. So.
Yeah, so it's going to be a 3rd and 7. Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Single running back. They're going to motion 1 down to the left, so 2 receivers. Now he's going to stay in the back as a sniffer. And they're going to hand it off. Nope, fake the handoff. And then miss, incomplete pass as they try to fake that handoff and run a quick slant. They don't get it. So now it's going to be a 4th and 7, which we've seen twice them go for 4th and 11.
Yes, yeah.
Farther away. So I imagine. But the kicker's got
a leg on him.
The dude
yeah.
could probably.
Here comes 22.
He's a Brandon Aubrey is what he is.
Yeah. We got Josiah Coronado coming back in for the Burnet?
Let's call him Burnet because they don't. They have a sign I said going into town that says "Burn it, learn it." Because everybody says Burnet. So they got 3 receivers to the left side, bunched in tight. The running back, and we're going to call timeout as Richter's, I think, wanted to see the formation. Yes, as you might see our focus as the Mustangs are going in for a timeout.
Yeah, and that too, like that last play Burnet ran, that's all timing, right?
Yes.
He has to fake that handoff and then throw to the receiver. That's hard to time.
You know, it really is a lot of movement as well as they had that motion, the sniffer back. He ended up being a sniffer back, but he started out as trips on the right. He runs all the way to the left, and he goes back in, and then he kind of settles in as like a fullback position. So, you know, they're trying to get our eyes moving.
Yes, yeah.
You know?
And then, of course, when he fakes that running back, it makes the linebackers
step
up or step to the side, right? And that pass is going right behind him. Mustangs are ready now.
Yes, they are. Now 22, he's been their workhorse, and he hasn't been in the game for the last 4 plays or so. Might be while they're 4th and 7 right now.
Yeah,
but he is back in the field. I wish they had their sizes. He's a big boy.
He is. I would look for that swing pass, that one they did earlier, where they ran him out right behind their trips.
Yeah, the trips is on the short side of the field. So trips right, receiver to the left. They got us offsides. Did they get us? They didn't get us. As they're going to go deep, and he's there for a touch. And he missed it as he was wide open for a touchdown, and it bounces off his pads. You know, Mustangs we're getting away with it. I don't think we're actually fully jumping off sides as we might be like a yard off the line.
Yeah, I think that's
we
what's
are
happening.
moving, but we're not getting across the line.
I don't know where Fitzgerald. I think Fitzgerald might have got lost in that play because he was
we
in
got
center.
lucky there.
Yeah, he was in center field, and 20 ran right past him.
Right past him, and you see your lineman move. Maybe you think a dead ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But you got to play. If you don't hear whistle, play. But we got lucky there as that ball bounces right off his shoulders, and it's an easy touchdown.
What I say about their eyes, right? Just like Jay Sean's eyes got big.
He said it a minute
His
ago.
eyes got big right there, and he said, "Oh man," and he dropped it.
So 2:34 left in the half. Mustangs leading 21-7. Hopefully we can go score right here. As we got I formation, slot left. There's going to be a handoff to Leroy. He's going to get across the 30. He's just pounding it. Leroy might have had a little hole to the right side, but when Leroy sees somebody to hit and he sees a hole, guess what he's going to do?
He's going to hit it.
He's going to hit somebody.
Yes.
So it was a 6-yard gain right there for Leroy Milan.
I don't know if Cade's cadence. I don't know what's going on because something's going on here because the offensive line is not moving and they're snapping the ball. So we're kind of out of whack right there.
Yes, we are. Slot right, T formation. There's going to be Merck. He's going to get to the 35. He gets the first down right there. Clock stops at 1:56 till they reset the chains.
We got the Bulldog running against the Bulldogs.
Yes, you're right. He's the real Bulldog.
I like the change with Cade getting the play right, but now you're kind of in a 2-minute offense.
Yeah, you want to go a little faster.
You got to go a little faster.
You do want to go a little faster here. So, see, we got slot right, T formation. There's going to be Jay Sean up the top side, and the blocker just couldn't quite get there in time. So we need to call timeout here. I think we got 1:33 in the clock running, so we should have 2 left as we do. But it's going to be a no gain. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on 35. Minute 25 left.
Man, that's a hard, their coaches are on the numbers.
Yeah.
Our
coach makes him run.
Yeah, he probably needs to get out to the numbers.
Yeah, if he's going to do that, you're right. I formation. There's going to be Leroy cutting it up. He's across. Oh, there he goes. He keeps going. He's across the 50 or to the 45. No first down, but 1:02 left. Let's see if we can call timeout.
He got 9.5 there.
Oh, we're going no hurry. We're going no huddle. Quarterback sneak. Oh, we spike it with 3rd down. We don't want to do that. Now we got 4th down. We have 2 timeouts left. We spiked it with a 3rd down and half a yard. The quarterback sneak stops the clock.
No.
Wait, they might have called timeout first. I saw the referee saying timeout.
Yes, we did. Right?
Okay.
There's a 1:21. I was like, man,
okay,
that's a bad. Don't do that.
We did try to spike it. We did spike it, and I'm like, no, that's not what we want to do.
Yeah.
But I think our coach called a timeout before we spiked the ball. If anything, we lined up quick. We probably have the quarterback sneak.
Yes.
And then with the first down, clock stops. But either way, that's none of it means anything anymore. So Mustangs are trying to drive. We're on the 45-yard line here with 57 seconds left in the half. If you're listening in Andrews, go get you some Huddle House, one of our proud sponsors. Sonic Drive-In, who sponsors our player of the game typically. Good game for the Mustangs so far as they're coming out of this timeout with 57 seconds left here in the half, leading 21-7. We're gonna have a third and about, if my eyes are correct, it's about 3.5 inches till a first down.
It's that Dallas Cowboys Oakland Raiders kind
of
first down, that card, index card.
That index card kind of thing right there as we're looking. We got our center, Max Pierce is up. See, we're coming to the line. I formation. There's going to be Leroy, and he's going to get the first down.
Big time.
And
Let's
he's
go.
gone, yep, and he gets down to the, wherever he gets, we're going no huddle. As the clock stops, 51 seconds, he's going to get down to the, it was on the 35.
47?
Yeah, 47-yard line. Now we snap the ball, which is okay, but man, we got to watch that number 54 intercepting that spike ball. But we do stop the clock there. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 10. Ball started on the 47-yard line, which I think that was a 8-yard gain right there for Leroy. Yep.
I put down 10. I was like, I'm going to give him 2 extra yards.
We'll do it. He's running hard this
He is running hard. On that one, man, he just kind of slipped through tackles right there. I mean, he just kind of poked out, so.
There we go. I formation again, slot left. There's going to be fake the pass to Leroy, or hand off to Leroy. Let's see if he can get it over the top. Oh, and he just throws it away, which will stop the clock, but it's going to be a 3rd and 10 as they covered Jay Sean. Well, we had him deep, but I don't know if Kate has that arm to get it over there.
Yeah, and we have, so 2 guys are covering Jay Sean, man. Somebody has to slip out to the opposite side of the field.
I
right?
would have liked to have seen that. It would have been a perfect play.
Yeah, we got 3rd and 10 here. We got 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Andrew's still up 21-7.
Yes. 21-7. We scored all 3.
Pass again. Here we go. Drop back pass.
He's rolling
we
out.
got 3.
And he's got Jay Sean across the middle. Oh, that was almost an interception.
Man.
Now it's going to be 4th and 10 as that was a little overthrown. But so it's going to be 4th and 10. That might be it. As the clock stopped. We're going to end up punting probably here. 34 seconds left in the half.
The thing about that, I don't mind the pass play, but your quarterback's left-handed. You're making a roll to the right. It's really hard. You got to flip your shoulders.
I really like to see, Leroy with those runs we're working, and then I want to see our speed, Bo Hudson or Jay Sean in the out to the wide side.
Yes.
At least one time when that's where we score fast.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Here's the punt. That was a
he's gonna catch that.
Drive punt.
He dropped it.
He's gonna drop it. He's gonna pick it up around the 6, and he's going around the right side. Left side. Good tackle right there. Here was that Brady Kelly. Brady Kelly just gets the shoestring there.
If he doesn't get that,
yeah,
that's a big gain right there.
Yes, you're right. So,
man, you gotta play. You gotta play back.
Yes,
yeah, we got Jay Sean going.
We got Jay Sean playing safety. Zach Cabrera's coming off, so we're gonna have Fitzgerald and Jay Sean at safety. I would play corners back. Nobody behind you. No, Fitzgerald's coming off. Zach Cabrera staying on. As I think Zach Cabrera might be our better cover safety.
Yes.
Fitzgerald comes in and hits. He loves to hit.
Yeah.
They got 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left.
Got to play center field right here.
Yeah, just nobody behind you is really what you want. They're gonna run a screen, quick out, try to get out of bounds, and he does.
Yeah, they do still got 2 timeouts. 17 seconds left here before halftime.
Yep. 17 seconds. The ball's gonna be spotted on the 29-yard line. Still got a long ways to go, but this could be a disaster if you let something up right here, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, like I would put Jay Sean at the 50. You know what I mean?
Kick
him
even if they do catch something, he's got the speed to stop them. So 3 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. They're gonna roll out to the right. They're gonna look for a quick out. They do catch it, but we get them. They get out of bounds. Yeah. I'm not sure if the high school. Well, they got to stop the clock for the first down, anyways. But I think they did give them out of bounds there. And we call a timeout. Mustangs are going to call a timeout right there.
10 seconds left, right before halftime.
Yep. Any film you see on Facebook is a replay.
All replays.
All replays. I'm not doing nothing live. Every once in a while, I'll show you a play or two. So here we go. We called the timeouts. 10 seconds left till half. Mustangs trying to hold on here, not give up anything crushing here. Now we have 3 safeties. We're pulling off Pablo, the young linebacker, having a great game for his inexperience, to say the least. Dalen's going to be the lone linebacker in the middle. We got Zach Cabrera is going to be out there. He's going to cover a receiver to the top. We got Grant Fitzgerald on the free safety and Jay Sean as a free safety. So let's see what they do. Is they got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They're going to drop back for a straight pass. They're going deep, and he keeps pump faking, and he does finally get rid of the ball.
Oh,
and,
did he catch that?
He
Oh,
did
flag.
catch it. We
Braden
Williams might have
Williams?
hit the quarterback late. But let's see. That's going to be a 15 yards. So if we go 15 yards from there, that's going to be huge, man. And that's the second personal foul penalty we've had. And this is what we're talking about. Games like this, close contests, you cannot have personal fouls. Now they're going to be on they can get the ball to the end zone now.
Yeah.
They're going to be on the 45. Yeah, is where they're going to be on the 46-yard line. They're going to be able to get the ball to the end zone on a Hail Mary now, or they have. That opens up the playbook for them a little bit.
Who's 24? He kept coming to the field. Yeah, let's see. 24 is Peyton Shirley. He's listed as a tight end, a senior tight end. This is where the trick plays.
You know that 24. Look how tall he is. They're gonna. He's tall. He's probably 6'3".
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I would get Dalen, our tallest kid, get him out in the end zone. It's gonna be a Hail Mary. 2 seconds left at halftime. Till halftime, right? It's gonna be a Hail Mary here. Let's see. They're gonna drop back. Get him rush. There's a pass right there. Allen's got great coverage, and he caught it. But it's down. Yes, so that's going to take us to halftime. So the Mustangs are going to go to halftime, leading 21-7. Great first half for the Mustangs. Great first quarter for the Mustangs.
Yes.
And then the second quarter, we kind of hung on. Third quarter is where our Achilles has been. We got to make sure we hold on here, right?
Yes. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So the Mustangs are going into half, leading 21-7. Both bands here tonight, so we're going to see a glimpse of both bands. So we're going into halftime leading, so we'll be back in about 20 minutes, ready for the second half of this bi-district match. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 20 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And we're back here in San Angelo as the halftime just wrapped up. The Mustangs, Mighty Mustang Band, looking good as always.
Yes.
Both teams are out of the tunnel. Out of the locker room. They're warming up. Mustangs trying to air up their tunnel. Band just went on. We are ready for second half. Mustangs leading 21-7. Had a fire first quarter.
Yes.
Second quarter, it felt like the momentum was all Burnet, but we held that momentum to just one touchdown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's huge. But the biggest, I've talked to a bunch of guys that listen to the radio or they follow Andrews Mustangs. The biggest quarter in Andrews Mustang football over the last 2 years is the third quarter.
Third quarter,
You
yeah.
know?
And if we carry those same mistakes that we just had at the end of the second into the third, it's not a good formula for a win tonight.
Yeah, you're exactly right. So, but we talk about Greg Griffin. He one of our sponsors, GTG Automation. He just texted. He said, this game's going to be who wins halftime.
Yes.
And not, our band always wins halftime, but he's talking about in the locker room. Who's going to make the adjustments, especially on our defensive side? I've seen one thing that we hadn't seen on our offense is the true and blue plays that we run. You know what I mean? That counter, we've ran it once.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where we come out and done some different things, but sometimes going back to the things that work might help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and like he's saying on the defense too, they've already seen what works, right? Running those guys off and running a comeback or something like that, or doing that little swing pass. So they'll come out and they'll have some things to see that it'll work against us again. So.
Yeah, exactly. So Mustangs, the tunnel's going up. Burnet just ran out of their tunnel. The band's lined up as they always do for the Mustangs as they're getting ready to run out. Yep, so we're going to take it back to the station as the Mustangs are getting ready to run out, and that tunnel's just kind of there, getting ready to run out. So we'll go back to the station. When we come back, it'll be time for the Mustangs to take over as we should be receiving the kick. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri, and we'll be back in 1 minute. And we're back as the Mustangs are just getting on the field, getting ready to return the kick. Burnet Bulldogs kicking off. They're going to be going from right to left. The Mustangs going from left to right. We have this is our second kickoff return that we'll have today. They kicked it out of the end zone the first time.
That kicker.
He didn't have no wind behind him or anything, and he's the kicker on their lineup.
Yeah, the kicker, Campos Huerta, the sophomore, man. Yeah. He got a cannon.
For a leg, right. So here he goes, and there's the kick. And that's a kind of a knuckleball, as we're hoping it goes out of bounds. And it does. Goes out of bounds at the 10-yard line. So we're going to get the ball on the 30, I think, maybe the 25.
Maybe he was trying to kind of do a directional kick there, but man, earlier he kicked it out the end zone. So
he's got a leg to kick it out of the end zone, but he can't directional kick like Dalen does. Dalen usually sets that route where he wants to.
Yeah, and he has a little backspin sometimes.
Yeah, he's learned from his good friend Caden Fields on how to play some golf.
Yeah, got that backspin.
Yes.
Man.
So Mustangs taking over on the 30-yard line, going from left to right, leading 21-7 with 12 minutes left in the third quarter. We hadn't had a tick go off yet.
So now we got the swing man obviously running the play in this time.
So we got wide side to the left side, slot right, T formation. There's gonna be Merck up the middle. He runs into one of his own guys, I think, but he does get two. Looks like there's a hole there, maybe to the right side, but he just has his head down and runs into his guy.
That's kind of what I was thinking. If he just shuffles to the right, just a hair,
to the
he
right
probably
side,
got to
yes,
10.
you're right.
And that's I think you always hear that from us, like, man, he was just a shoestring away from being gone, you know.
So here's a slot left, T formation, I formation in the backfield. Sorry, there's gonna be Leroy. That's that play that he's been getting those plays, and he gets one. So Mustangs find themselves in a 3rd and 7 right off the bat here.
Do we have a wide side? No, it's in the middle of the
field. Kind of in the middle of the field. That play was working there at the end of the half.
Yes.
As he was getting himself 4, 5, 6 yards.
I still say, I mean, Jay Sean probably needs to get the ball here.
Yes.
Or you might have Bo running out wide if Bo's in. I don't know if he's in.
See, I think we see Merck's in. So slot left, I formation in the backfield. There's gonna be Leroy trying to get around the edge. And he gets
Oh, they're gonna go for it.
Hopefully we go for it as we're about a yard short. We're gonna be on the 39. I say go for it. That quarterback sneak works a lot.
Yeah.
Let's see what they're gonna decide to do.
Ooh, that's a long one, man.
It's just over one. It's about
1.25.
Yeah.
This is about, I don't know, 1,000 index cards.
Yeah. What is 1 yard's 3 feet? So that's about 4 feet away. I don't know, I'm used to the metric system.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. There's gonna be Jay Sean in that 44 blast. He gets the first down. He needs one, he gets two. Yep. So the Mustangs get a first down. They have to convert it on a 4th down. The ball's on the 41-yard line now. Here with 10-11. Good drive right here. Maybe take 6 minutes off the clock. Let's go score.
Yeah, and that's all set up by Leroy's run, man. That's him getting that 9 yards or what? No, I'm sorry.
He getting it down to a 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. Yep. Asher Tejas bringing in the play. We got slot right, T formation in the back or wing. There's gonna be Merck because Merck's kind of juking before he gets the ball, and he does get 5. He's gonna get 5, 6 yards right there. As he didn't see a hole right there.
7 yards right there, isn't it? Or am I counting
That's 6.
That's 6.
Yeah, that'll be 6. So because you're 1 past the line, you're gonna go 1 plus 1.
Oh yeah.
That's how I do my math. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, you're right.
1 past the line, you go 1 past the line plus 1.
So we got a 2nd and 4 coming up.
I formation. There's going to be that toss to Jay Sean. He's going to try to get out. He cuts it up. They seen that number 44 was able to string that out.
That's no game.
Braden tried to push him out as he got to the outside shoulder of Braden as he was one of the lead blockers and probably did his job right there.
Yeah, man. If Braden just maybe gets that block, it's probably a first down. I don't know if it's a big run, but it's a first down. We got a wide side though, back to Burnet's side.
So it's going to be a 3rd and 4. Ball on the 47-yard line.
We haven't run that one. We did it a lot last year. We run that sweep, but the quarterback run out to him.
Here's I formation. There's going to be a deep pass to Jay Sean. It's that same. He's coming around the other side, and he's going to go, and he's got a big. Let's see. He's going to be across the 50. He doesn't get the first. He goes out of bounds, a yard short.
Hold on.
I thought he had
this guy's spotting him on the first down.
That's it. They call it. Did they call it first?
Let's see. He's right on the marker. First.
I'm looking at that first one, the one on the far side. So it looks like a first down here.
Yeah. So he got 4.
Yep. They did call. Okay. Good. Just surrendering once you get the first. But they talk about who wins halftime. Burnet's made an adjustment on that play, and they're getting 2 guys outside, and Braden's not able to hook one. So. Let's go, Leroy, get outside. He's going to go to the left side. He cuts it up, and he's going to get 6. He's going to get 6 yards right there for Leroy as he gets a toss, kind of going outside, cuts it up, and gets his shoulder down for 6 yards. Now the ball's going to be spotted on the 43 of Burnet as we're getting a good drive going on, and the clock's running. 8 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and I feel like we're going to have to lean on Leroy a little bit more. Man, I wish he would kind of bounce outside. He has the speed.
Yes, he does. Slot right, T formation. There's Merck up the middle. He's got the first down. He's going to fall forward. He needed 4. He got 5. So he's going to be down to the 38-yard line.
And right now, this drive right here, offensive line, they're getting a push.
As long as we can capitalize. Now, man, we got the drive we want. Now let's score whenever.
Yes, exactly.
Each team's throwing a towel across to each other. Number 30 dropped his towel. Max Pierce picked it up and said, I want my towel back.
There you go, buddy.
Yeah. Mustangs got a 1st and 10, ball on 43. 7.5 minutes left. 3rd quarter, clock running, slot left. There's going to be Leroy going to the top side. He tries to cut it up, and he gets hit in the back as he gets turned around. It's going to be about a 1-yard loss.
I wish Cade would keep that, man.
Yeah, he's got it over here.
I know he's probably not supposed to, but, man, one of those you might just have to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take this upon myself. Who's this? Covington run the play in?
Yep, that's Kyle Covington. We got, he's going to be out as a wide receiver. There's going to be Jay Sean, that sweep. I like that one. As he's going to try to get around the corner, and he does. He gets, but they knock him out. About a yard gain as they strung him out. Was to the wide side, but Burnet did a great job as you're stringing him to the sideline. So it's going to be a 3rd and 10 as he gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have a wide side again, back to Burnet's side. So I don't know. And I think we need to do that one like we talked about last week, that I formation, but counter back the other way, right?
Yeah, you're right. If we can get about 5 yards here,
we'll go for it.
You know, but we got to get a positive gain here. It's 3rd and 10, ball's on the 38-yard line. There's Leroy. He's going to get that toss, and he does get 5, 6.
Oh,
he's going to get 7 yards, 6 yards. Well, they say fumbled, but I think he was down. His shoulder was down, yeah. So I see the Burnet coaches were screaming for a fumble. So he did get 6 yards there. So it's going to be a 4th and 4. You know, that play, we've needed it twice to get about 6 yards, and he's done it.
He's done it.
So let's see if we can capitalize here. Maybe a K keeper is what I would do right here.
Man, I think that's what you got to do right here.
Yeah.
They're not even biting on that. I mean, you know, there'd be nobody around him, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I agree. So we got the wide side to the right side. Mustangs are at 6:03 left in the 3rd quarter. Mustangs are driving, but we got to capitalize with some points right here. As we got I formation, offset to the left. That's going to be that toss to Jay Sean. Let's see, man, he can't get around. Braden's having trouble getting that block. I don't know why we keep running it.
Yeah, we ran that to the short side of the field.
Yeah, they made the adjustment. It's not working no more. So let's maybe the counter off that play.
Yes, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that we ran that in that series, which we did run some clock, 12 minutes down to less than 6 minutes, 6 minutes off the clock, but no points. But they made that adjustment. Now we got to make an adjustment.
Yeah, because they made the adjustment offense. I know they're going to. We're going to see something different right here.
Yeah, you're right. So now they got now Burnet takes over here with 5:48 left in the 3rd quarter, 21-7. Mustangs are leading. They got 3 receivers to the left side. Running back, they're going to run that swing pass. See if we can get him out. And he gets outside. We got a holding right here on Allen, but they didn't call it. He got 9 yards right there. Who do we got on the ground? Guillermo up there on the top side?
Yes, that's Guillermo.
Yeah. He's trying to stumble back. They got 8 yards right there, so it's going to be a 2nd and 2.
And that's kind of what popped their first big play, you know, the first quarter. Right. So here they go quick now. Got 2 receivers up to the top, a sniffer back, a running back to the right of the quarterback.
They're going to hand it off the middle. We're there to make the tackle, but he just fights through it, and he gets himself 10 yards right there. Yep, right at a 10-yard gain for a first down. Mustangs have got to hang on right here as the momentum's kind of swung to Burnet's side.
Yeah, I think you got Zach. Zach might have rolled an ankle or something. He kind of limped off the field.
Let's see who we got. 2 receivers to the right, to the left, or 1 to the left. 2 running backs on either running back on either side of the quarterback.
Let's see if they motion right here. Yep.
They are going to motion, swing them out to the right side. They're going to drop back for a pass, go up to if he would have thrown that, that's going to be if he would have thrown that, that would have been a pick. But he pulled it back and then he threw it deep and it was incomplete. But Dalen and them were just ready for that.
And they're the defensive line, man, they're right on him. They're not there. Like they're right next to him, but they're not getting that tackle, right?
Yeah, you're exactly right. So that was an incomplete pass. Going to be 2nd and 10. 4:40 left here in the 3rd quarter. They got 2 receivers to the top, sniffer back, running back. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He's right there. Dalen misses the tackle for a yard short, but he fights through for a 5-yard gain. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5 here. With ball spotted on the 45-yard line of the Mustangs. Burnet Bulldogs going from right to left. Here comes Rocky Stevens. He's coming in for, somebody's got to come off. Xavier Cruz is coming off. So they got 3 receivers to the top side, 1 to the bottom. Looks like we're going to go man on man here. They got a running back to the left of the quarterback. They're going to drop back for a pass. And he does catch it as he runs just a quick slant, almost a skinny post, and he catches in front of Allen. Allen makes that tackle. So it's going to be a first down, ball spotted on the 36-yard line.
And what that does to the defense, too, like Brady Kelly's already playing linebacker, he has to come down to cover 22, the running back coming out the backfield. So that skinny post, it works perfect.
Yes. So 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Running back on either side of the quarterback going from right to left. They're going to motion one of them inside. He's going to stack them. They're going to fake the handoff. They're going to go. The running back gets out of the side and he goes out to the right. Fitzgerald makes a fumble, but did he ever catch that? I guess he did.
Yeah, I guess
As he catches it, he gets down to the 16-yard line. Probably looks going to be the 18-yard line.
Yeah.
But they just ran 2 receivers in. He ran a little wheel route from the running back position, and he gets the first down. So
they've kind of seen the way we're playing that, and they've adjusted off of that because we don't run another guy. I guess nobody goes with that guy, right? Basically, that running back. What they got going on? We got linemen switching spots. Tight end just switched over. We got a heavy side to the left.
Yeah, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Running back. I bet the handoff up the middle right here. Let's see. They're going to motion the receiver from the right to the left. They're going to hand it off up the middle. Julian had him, and he comes back and gets him for after a 3-yard gain. They're going to be down at the 15, so it's going to be second and 7 from the 15-yard line. 2:45 left in the third quarter. Mustangs trying to hold on, trying to keep that momentum here.
And right here, I noticed when they see Dalen, those linebackers go up to blitz, they're running kind of they're kind of switching it, but I think they're running up the middle, kind of getting away from those inside linebackers.
Right. Two receivers to the left. They're both off the line, so they got a tight end to the left as well. Receiver to the right, running back just to the right of the quarterback. Drop back for a pass. They're looking for the wheel route. And they tried to cut it off, and he catches it for a touchdown as Pablo just missed it. And now they get themselves a touchdown. So the Mustangs are going to still have a 21-13 lead here with 2:05 left in the third quarter. As Pablo had him, he was there. He was just half a second too late right there.
But that's the problem. That's the adjustment they made. Yes. They noticed nobody's going with that back, so they're going to run that play and run it until they scored. And that's what they did.
Exactly, and they did, and it worked.
Got the extra point here.
Extra point. They got 13 extra point pending.
Snap.
So it's now going to be 21-14 as they tack on that extra point. Mustangs are leading with 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. Clock's running, but it shouldn't be. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm Dimitri here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
They got to hold on. They got to hold on. We got to score right here.
Yeah.
Let's see what the kicker does.
Kicks it deep. And they just kicked the ball. He kicks it deep. We're going to run the starburst. We give it to Jay Sean coming around the corner. And he's gone across the 30 35. He just goes out of bounds about the 37. Smart play right there. But a good return for the Mustangs, as the Mustangs are going to have now a good field position with 1:43 left in the third quarter. But let's see, we had a good drive going. We drove all the way down to about their 30, but we couldn't capitalize with points. Another drive like that, maybe some points. See what we got.
See what we got. Yeah, we got 1:43 left in the third quarter, man. 21-14. We got him out, like you said, a good drive and score.
Here you go, slot left. There's going to be Merck right up the middle. He gets to the 40. Going to fall forward to about right at the 40.
Getting 3 there.
Yep, they got them 3. We're on the close hash. Minute 28 left here in the third quarter. Mustangs holding on to a 21-14 lead. See if we can get Jay Sean or one of our speed kids to the in the open space. There's going to be Merck again.
Ooh.
As he good collision for that linebacker, but he does fall forward for 2. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5. As Merck come up, and he had about 2 yards, and their linebacker, number 34, he come in and made a collision. Number 34, Alejandro Ochoa.
Senior.
He's a senior. He come up and hit him hard, and good collision as Merck still fell forward.
Yeah. Yeah, Merck, that's low gravity right there, man.
Let's go. We got slot left, I formation in the backfield. There's Leroy to the left side, trying to get outside. Leroy. He cuts it up. He does get the. He does not get the first down as he gets stood up right there as he gets hit. And I think that I couldn't tell who made that hit, as it was a great hit. But now we got a 4th and 1. So let's see what we decide. I think we should go for it as the ball's on the 46-yard line. But nothing's coming easy for the Mustangs right now. It's 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock's still running. We're at 17. Let's see if we get this play in. I think we're going to. We got a receiver out to the right side. There's going to be Jay Sean's going to get it. He does get the first down, but barely got it. As 4 seconds left. That's going to be the end of the third quarter as they're going to run the clock after the chains get set. That's a first down. They hadn't called it yet, but it's easily a first down. So Mustangs get a first down, and when we come to the fourth quarter, we're going to have a 1st and 10. Ball's going to be on the 47-yard line as we're driving. As that's the end of the third quarter. And hey, this is when playoff football games are won here in the fourth quarter. Mustangs held on there in that third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, leading by 7.
Yeah, no crazy penalties either, right?
Yeah.
Like that, you know.
Yep.
We just they gotta capitalize. They gotta get a drive going, and you know. And to me, it's like, hey, when a play doesn't work, it doesn't work anymore. You know, that's kind of the deal. They've adjusted to it. Now you gotta adjust on your offense and make that play.
Yeah. So we're gonna go back to the station, and when we come back, it'll be the fourth quarter. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF at 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute.
This game's flown by, I feel.
Man, it is. A lot of running, I guess.
Yeah.
This is where we scored all our points going this way, so let's see if we do it again.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Slot left. There's going to be Leroy to the left side.
Maybe 2, maybe 1.
I think he got 2. Yeah. Ball's on the 49. And we're back here in San Angelo. The Mustangs are leading 21-14. We just ran a play, got 2 yards. Leroy to that sweep to the left side. Now we got the ball started on the 49-yard line, a 2nd and 8. See what we got. We got a wide side to the right side. Jay Sean's going to be the slot to the left. I formation in the backfield. There it is. He's going to get it. He's going to try to run that counter. He cuts it up. He gets to the 46. There's going to be a holding penalty as they got us right there. So this is that penalty we were talking about right before the break. Yep. Are we going to be able to get past it? I don't feel like we've used Jay Sean in the capacity that we should with the speed and stuff that he has. That's my personal opinion. A lot of people think that we give the ball, to one guy too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's probably carried the ball
16 carries.
16 carries. I think he's a workhorse. He hasn't got to get out in space.
No.
We when we did score that first touchdown, he got out in space. So I would like to see that a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess it's 15 because he got the 2-point conversion. That's what I counted to. But
okay.
It's 15 carries. But I mean, biggest one's 48. After that, his biggest one's 6.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. 13 was the other touchdown run.
There's a receiver to the top side for the Mustangs. We got that sweep coming, I think. Nope, and they're going to fake it. It's going to be the counter. See if we can get around the corner.
Oh,
Leroy
man.
gets hit. As his feet were all jumbled up, right? He was trying to step over some people, and as he was doing that, he gets hit by number Looks like number
Who was it?
7. Yeah, number 7. That's Riley Howell.
Yeah. He laid the boom on him, too.
He did. Mustangs scrambling to hold on to this lead here.
Yeah, Burnet, they're no slouches, man. I mean, their competition they've got to go against is really stout.
Yeah. So, and that the third, fourth quarter is kind of coming to play with that. You know what I mean? Like Mustangs, third, fourth quarter, we've put the games away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the last 3 games. So, slot right, T formation. It's going to be a pass. See if he can get it. He throws it, and he just throws it incomplete. Mustangs an incomplete pass. Now it's going to be a 4th and 15. Looks like we're going to be punting. So, Mustangs defense is going to be on your shoulders here.
Yeah, you're going to have to win this game for yourselves.
Here comes the punt team, Dalen. I like to see him directed. Don't let him return it, as he has returned it every time. He's dropped it a few times, too. If we can get a high punt, maybe we can get him to drop it.
Yeah, get a muff.
Here's going to be the punt, or snap. Good snap.
Hold on.
False start or timeout. Hopefully it's not a timeout for us. And it's a timeout for us, as we're wasting a timeout there.
What are we thinking about doing right there? What do we only have 10 guys on the field? We only had 10 guys on the field.
10 guys on the field.
You only had 10 guys on the field. We had who is that? Tyson Valenzuela was sitting on the bench.
Is that, is he getting screamed at right now?
Yeah, he's the one getting yelled at. Yeah,
So Mustangs come out, that's huge, and that's frustrating as a coach. Sometimes, it's a punt. I guess it can bite you. You have 10 guys trying to tackle, when you should have 11.
Exactly.
But you also, that timeout could be huge in a game like this coming down the stretch.
Yeah, you might have needed that.
Yes.
Man, Burnet's taking their time. Andrew's ready to go.
Yeah. You get the full 30 seconds, I think, so. Here goes the punt team now.
Oh,
high snap, but Dalen's got. There's the high punt that I wanted to see. He's going to try to fair catch it, and he does. He fair catches at the 23-yard line. That's the punt that we want, especially with him that's been kind of juggling the ball around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see what would happen.
Yeah. So the defense coming out on the field. Burnet's going to take over at the 23-yard line and see if the defense can step it up and kind of hold strong. Hold on to that rope is what we say, right?
Exactly, yeah. Right here, you got to do a lot of bending and not breaking.
Yep. So here's what they're doing right here is they're moving. Looks like they're moving Zach Cabrera up to linebacker, and they have 2 safeties in Jay Sean and Fitzgerald.
Getting a little speedier guy, maybe.
Yeah, and he's been a great tackler tonight.
Yes, he has.
They got 3 receivers to the right. They're going to run that motion, look like a swing pass, and they do. They're going to try to get outside. We're there to string him out, but he does get about 8 yards.
Who's that, number 5 for Matthew Williams?
Matthew Williams, yep. So, some of those swing passes, I feel like I'm seeing a hold.
Yes.
I think Fitzgerald, I felt like was getting held right there as his shoulders are getting turned and stuff. They're not calling it.
No.
I know when I went down there at halftime, some of the fans were saying Burnet should have had some few personal fouls they don't feel like they've called. 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom, sniffer back. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He's going to try to get around. There's Dalen, and that's Jay Sean making a tackle right there, right at the chain. So I think they're going to get a first down there.
Yeah, first down.
They do, yes.
And here it doesn't hurt, them running the ball. Let them run the ball. Let them waste some time off that clock.
Yeah, you're right. 9:51 left here in the ball game in this by-district round. Tough game. We knew it would be a tough game.
Yeah.
Burnet is in a good district, tough district.
Yeah, they're scrappy, man. They were down 21-0, so.
Mm-hmm. So 3 receivers to the right. Tight end to the left. They're going to have a running back and a sniffer. They're going to motion that sniffer. They're going to fake the handoff. They're going to fake the swing pass. They're trying to go deep. And he does catch it.
Oh, he catch that?
Good seam route. He does catch it. Raider was there to try to break it up as they just got behind Jay Sean and Raider, but he was there and he did great catch as he was getting hit. So they're going to be down to the 40 with the first down. 9:20 left in the fourth quarter. Mustangs defense trying to make a play here.
Yeah, Jay Sean, he bit on the swing pass. He came running up and that receiver ran past him. So.
Yep. Here we go. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Sniffer back right in front of the running back. They're going to fake the handoff. They're going to throw it. And Fitzgerald's there for incomplete pass as he was on the coverage on a quick out to number 11. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 8:49 left here in the 4th quarter.
And their coaches are almost, their coaches are out there.
They're past the numbers.
They're past the numbers, given the play to the quarterback. Come on, defense. And they communicate that play so fast, and they're gone.
Yep.
They're set up to go.
So here's 3 receivers to the left. 2 of them are on the line of scrimmage, so 1 of them cannot go for a pass. They're gonna pick.
Oh,
Brady Kelly.
Go.
It's gonna be a pick 6. He's got the speed. He's across the 40, a 30. Brady Kelly's gonna get a pick 6 right there as he
Touchdown.
intercepts it. He steps in front of the slant, makes a big play right there for Brady Kelly as he steps in, and with his speed, he's got that touch. I don't see a penalty. What is everybody talking about here?
Border quick, see if it'll show that replay. It's gonna show it.
I see the refs talking, but I don't see a penalty. Let's see.
Oh no, is there something?
No. Let's see what we got going on here.
There's no flags.
No flags. Offense on the line, up there for the extra point. Brady Kelly with the big momentum changing touchdown right there for Brady Kelly in that pick 6 as he stepped in front of that slant, grabbed it, and Brady runs the 100-meter dash and track, and he's
he's our 4.4 speed.
He's
right?
our 4.4 speed that we're talking about. I think I saw big number 76 chasing him, and when I saw that, I said touchdown. I called touchdown. Sideline interference.
Man.
It's just a warning. Oh, they're going to do it on the kickoff. They usually give warnings for that.
Yeah, I know.
But the touchdown, on the extra point, they're going to do it. Covington has the...
he has the leg.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big play right there for Brady Kelly as that's a momentum-changing play.
What was that? They were on the... what were they on, like 42 or something?
Oh yeah, they were driving, man, and they had it. So Brady Kelly with a big play right there. He puts the Mustangs up 27-14. Now we got a 35-yard field goal for 1 point here.
For 1 point.
Could be a crucial field goal as they're hitting all of theirs.
Yes.
So here's the snap. There's the snap, the hold, the kick. Let's see if it gets in.
It's good.
And it's good.
Is it?
As Kyle Covington knocks it in for the extra point. Mustangs go up 28-14 here with 8:38 left in the ball game. And you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Yes. Yes. Brady Kelly.
That was huge. That was huge. Look at it right here. You can see the replay right here on the board. Look, he just stood in that lane. Look, he thought he had it right there. He didn't see Kelly.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he just stepped in right. And Raider was there.
Yeah, look at that. Watch
Raider
right here. Look.
Man. Huge.
Oh, he just bouncing around. Look.
He
got hit.
He got hit. Who hit him?
Who hit him?
Dalen
hit him. Yeah, he was gone. Look at that. That's the 40, 30. Man, I wish I knew where we were at right there, but I want to say it's at least 60 yards.
That's a big play by Dalen, too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And we're back here in San Angelo as we're ready to kick off. Mustangs leading 28-14 with a big pick 6 by Brady Kelly. As we get a pooch kick, he drops it.
He dropped it.
And he falls on it on the 20. So they're going to take over about the 19, I think is where they're going to spot it. Nope, the 20. We were watching the replay as they have a replay board over here in San Angelo, and we were trying to see what happened. Brady stepped in right in front of that skinny post kind of slant route.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then we see in the background, we have somebody hitting the quarterback that made that ball come out awkward, and we're trying to see who it was. And then you see Dalen Jeffcoats who was hitting him. Dalen Jeffcoats hitting that quarterback, ball come out awkward right into Brady's hands.
Yeah.
And, the 4.4 speed, he's gone.
Capitalize.
Yeah, capitalize it to extend the lead to a 2-score game here with 8:35 left, and we've had a 2-score game with 2.5 minutes left.
Yes, yeah.
So it's not over yet. Mustangs defense have got to keep playing here as they got 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single running back in the backfield. They're gonna finally run that jet sweep as they hand it off, and David Jeffcoat's there for another tackle right there as he's flying around, and he's kind of opened it up right there.
That's for a 1 yard loss, right?
Yep.
I thought it was 2.
1 yard loss. They're gonna give him.
Man, he read that perfect. He went downhill. And
you know, we talked about the seniors playing like it's your last game, but don't let it be your last game. In that last series, you know, Dalen making that hit, Brady making that play, and Dalen coming out hitting somebody right here. They're playing like it,
exactly,
you know. And when you play like that, you raise the level of the young guys.
For sure.
You know, they got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They got that sniffer back on the left side and running back on the right side. They're gonna hand it off, fake the handoff. They're gonna another.
Jay Sean.
Break up pass by Jay Sean and Raider Harvey.
Man.
I think Raiders had his best game.
He's playing lights out. But if Jay Sean playing that center field, man, if he just looks up for the ball, he has a pick.
Yes.
Man, and I like the adjustments that Richter's put on defense. You know, bringing Zachy down to linebacker and putting Jay Sean out there.
Yeah, you're right.
Because for Pablo, maybe the game's just a little bit too fast right now.
Yeah. Trying to see if they can see that replay. Watch the replays over there. So here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Single running back in the backfield. They're going to motion 1 to the right, running a drop back pass. He's looking like he's scrambling. He might have been past the line of scrimmage there. Great play by Zach Cabrera.
Boom.
As he's flexing, and he's got good coverage as he's covering number, I think, 7 or 11 down the field, and he causes an incomplete. So that's 4th and 11 now for the Burnet Bulldogs. The Mustangs,
man,
they might be going for it.
They're going for it, man. But Zach, that dude.
You mentioned it, the play right before that. You know, Pablo's going to be a great player.
Yes,
He's out there, you know, he got put in a tough spot, and he's played good. He made some tackles.
Yeah.
But they might have recognized, hey, 44's out, Sammy Saldivar.
Yes.
Let's go right at this kid. And they did on that touchdown, you know, and he's going to learn from it.
Yes,
But we got a kid, Zach Cabrera, who's got the experience, and he stepped in, and he's playing lights out as well.
Yes, he is.
7:43 left. It's 4th and 11. They're going for it, and they're on their own 19-yard line.
Oh, timeout.
And they call a timeout. So Burnet Bulldogs call a timeout. It's going to be 4th and 11. We'll go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KACTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Rahul Nahara listening. And we're back as the Mustangs defense taking the field on this 4th and 11 here with 7:43 left in the ball game in this bi-district match. The winner's going to play probably Canyon Randall as they were winning 56-7 or something like that against El Paso Isleta. They're playing tonight. Pecos losing to, who was Pecos?
Lampasas, wasn't it?
Lampasas, a big 56-14 or something like that. So that's going to be it. I know Stephenville plays San Angelo tomorrow.
Ooh.
There's 2 receivers at the top. Straight drop back pass. He's going to go deep. And we got incomplete pass. The Mustangs get off the field right there as the defense has stepped it up in this 4th quarter. Now our offense is coming onto the field with a short field with 7:38 left here in the 4th quarter.
Go punch one in.
Go punch one in. Let's put that exclamation mark in right here.
Yeah, you had Dalen run off the field like an airplane right there. He's high flying, man.
Got to give a shout out to our friend Julie.
Julie Stevenson.
She's excited that she found a washer for the short people. Here's slot right, T formation. Let's get that ball to Leroy and let him keep running. One thing Leroy's doing today that he doesn't do as much is kind of turning around, and he's getting hit in the back, right? So try to stay forward and keep your momentum forward.
Yes, yeah.
But he does get 4.
And that's what this offense is built off of, right? 4 yards, 3 yards.
Yeah, exactly. Just gotta finish.
Right here, though, this is just a clock chewing little drive, you know. Chew that clock and punch one in.
See, 2nd and 6, 7:03, 02. 7 minutes left when we snap this. It's gonna be slot left. There's the toss to Leroy, trying to get around. He does, and he falls forward for a yard.
1, yeah.
We got one kid that's kind of blowing up the line, and he's, our guys aren't able to see the hole. They're having to get around him first. They do get around him. Mm-hmm. He's not making a tackle, so he's good at getting back there, but not good at making tackles.
Yeah, making it difficult.
Yeah, he is making it difficult. So now it's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 5, I think it's going to be more.
And we got a wide side back to Burnet's side.
We do.
Burnet.
Let's run Jay Sean to the wide side. He can give a peace sign to the Burnet coaches as he turns the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
See what we got. We got slot left. There's Jay Sean to the 44 blast. He's across the 7. He's going to get a first down. Dr. Azam confirmed to me in front of me as he.
Yeah, he knew it was a first down when the play started.
Yeah, he did. First down as he gets down from the 13 to the 7, that 5-yard gain. Or 6-yard gain. I don't know. Something with my math there. So 1st and goal from the 7. Let's see if the Mustangs can finish right here.
Chewing up that clock, man. That's exactly what we need.
Slot left. T formation. There's Jay Sean in that 44 blast. He's across the 3. He's in there. Did he get in?
Did he get in?
Touchdown. For a touchdown. The Mustangs get another touchdown. Going to go up 34-14 here with 5:49 left in the 4th quarter. I'm not going to say it. That's going to be good. Dalen Jeffcoats is running out there for the swinging gate maybe. No, for the extra point. Dalen's not doing much running. He's skipping out there.
Yeah.
I think that's that victory skip I'm seeing.
Let's keep that energy, man, for another 5 minutes and 49 seconds.
Yep, that's what we got to do. Finish.
Kicks up, and it is good.
It's good. So the Mustangs go up 35-14 with 5:49 left here in the ball game, and you're listening to Andrew's Mustang Football on KACTFM 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Jared Stewart's texting saying he's all Dalen looks like an all-state linebacker. The dude's freaking killing it right now.
He's playing good, man.
And we're back here in San Angelo as the Mustangs are leading 35-14 here with 5:49 left in the ball game. Big high pooch kick for Dalen. He's gonna fair caught it on the 20-yard line, 21-yard line probably, and this is where the defense is gonna come out and do their thing like they have been.
Yeah, let them keep playing the way they have been.
Defense, they've been put in a couple tough spots. That 3rd quarter, the offense, actually the 2nd and 3rd quarter, offense wasn't really rolling. They weren't looking bad. They were getting drives and they were spending time, so the defense was resting, but they weren't putting points on the board. Mm-hmm. And then this 4th quarter came, I said, hey, we've been scoring this way the whole time.
And we did.
Look what we did.
Exactly.
Offense is tackle on 2 touchdowns, and then we got that big, probably the momentum, probably the dagger of this play, the play of the game, was Brady Kelly right there in that interception. Here we got a receiver on either side, tight end. They're going to motion one down to the bottom, 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to 22.
Quarterback kept it.
Oh, he kept it. He's going to try to get around the corner, and we string him out as Colton Stewart pushes him out.
So that is that's actually Marcus. That's the other quarterback I was talking about
14?
earlier. Yeah, 14.
Yeah.
So 12 was the starter, which is Rhett Murray.
Yeah.
This is Marcus Pimento, like pimento cheese. Pimento cheese.
And they just pulled 14 off, so.
14.
So that might be like that 14 when he's on.
I think it's still 11 though.
Oh yeah, 11.
Yeah, it's 11. He's at quarterback now.
So now they got 20. Look for a trick play right here as they got some kind of. They got too many people in the backfield, don't they? They did. There's a see they called it too. I thought it looked weird. Go ahead and let them run because that's an illegal formation. What they had was they had 2 running backs behind off the line to the right. stacked, and 2 running backs off the line to the left stacked. And that's 4 in the backfield with the quarterback. That's too many.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was a legal formation there. And that's what they called. So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to push them back to it's going to be a
3rd and 10?
Yeah, I think. No, it's going to be a 2nd and 12. I think 2nd and 13.
I wonder on that. I guess that because they could fumble, right? Like, why don't they blow it dead? But they could fumble, right?
Yeah. So 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the top. They're gonna drop back for a drop back pass. He's looking. Ooh, and who is that? Jacob Roberts.
Yep.
Jacob Roberts hits him before he throws it, causes an incomplete pass right there.
I was thinking, was that
could have been an open hand, right?
Yeah, could have been an open hand.
Jacob Roberts showing some energy right there as he got back there. Good play right there.
Yeah, right here you just spin your ears back, man, and get after it.
So here we got, it's going to be a 3rd and 13, or 12. Mustangs leading, 5:31 left here in the 4th quarter. I'm still not ready to call it as we've seen some crazy stuff happen here this year, 2024. They got 3 bunched receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right, single running back. They're going to drop back and pass. They got a lot of crossing routes going on. Nobody open. There's a big hit right there for Alan Chavez and going to cause an incomplete pass as that ball was in his hands and out. So incomplete pass is going to be a 4th and 12. The defense still flying around.
Still flying around.
Yes.
That was Matthew Williams trying to make the catch for Burnet.
Yep. So Burnet's got a 4th and 12. I think they punted once. And, and it was that high, short punt. You know, it did get a good Burnet bounce. But other than that, they go for it.
They go for it, yeah.
And they have to now.
Yeah.
Put it down or whatever, but 21. 3 receivers to the left. The 2 outside ones are stacked. 1 receiver to the right, single running back. They're going to motion him. He's not stacked no more. They're going to throw a flag. It's going to be a penalty.
False start.
I think that either false start or time.
Or delay game. Let's see.
Delay game. Zachy and Dalen are
delay game.
They're doing a rowboat, like roll backwards or something. I don't know what they're doing.
Dalen was doing the old Mario jump a second ago.
I'm trying to make it make sense. They're bringing out their punt team now, which is kind of. I mean, it's going to be 4th and 17, but you're down 21. I would.
Don't want to give up the short field.
Yeah, I guess Mustangs trying to get their personnel on. Let's see, we got 11. I don't know if we have 11. We just called the timeout because we didn't. You're right. So a little bit of confusion on the personnel right there. So Mustangs held them. I mean, it's 4th and 15. They had their punt team out there. Mm-hmm. They do like trick plays. Maybe they have something going on. It would be an obvious. I would run a defense, let it bounce back there.
Yeah, who cares where it goes?
Yeah, we don't need a return right here. Yeah, I wouldn't try to block it. I wouldn't try to do anything. Just run a defense.
Yeah, keep your hands down and.
Here we go. I'm getting text messages. Jared Stewart's, Colton Stewart's dad. He's saying he hasn't seen a defensive performance like this in a long time, and I think we saw some shakiness on a few plays, but other than that, it's been pure dominant.
Good. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so they're going to go ahead and do what we talked about. There's no return man.
No return man.
Go.
High snap. He had to drop it. That's going to be a bad punt. As they should have just went for it. As that's going out of bounds at the 24-yard line, and Coach Richter's pumping his fist right here. As I think we're feeling it here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
High district win right here.
Yeah, he barely kicked it back to the front stick.
Yeah, he did. He was put in a bad position as he had to hide, jump and stop it.
Yeah, this offense. I mean, you got 5 minutes on here. You grind off 3-4 minutes here. Either cap it with a touchdown or be in victory formation down on the 1 yard line.
Yeah, you're right.
They got a drone out here flying around.
Do they? That's probably the NFHS people that are spamming my Facebook.
Leroy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Leroy up the middle. number 52 pushing his own number 3 down, and then
he pointed at our guys.
And then pointing at our guy. So Leroy got 3 right there. But number 1, Katie Mendoza, yes, give him some runs. I like when he runs that ball. Jay Sean coming off the top.
Good job. Good performance.
Right now, I don't know how many tackles Brady Kelly has, but he made the play of the game. You know what I mean? And right now, he might be, in my mind, leading for the and the score's not going to indicate that. As we're up 3 touchdowns, you're like, okay, it's 1 game. But they were going to get to tie. Katie Mendoza running as he gets over 5. He's going to get down to, it's going to be a 3rd and 1. So he gets himself, I think, 7 yards. And, you're going to say they're winning by 3 touchdowns, maybe 4 if we score right here. Yes. It was only 1 play, but that was huge as they were going down to try to tie the game.
Exactly,
It was a 1-score game, and they had all the momentum in the world. And, of course, Dalen's hitting the quarterback, and then Brady, big interception and runs it back. You changed the game, completely changed the game.
Momentum swung, and now we're here.
Yes. Here's I formation. I don't know if Leroy's confused.
Yeah, he don't know where to go.
Yeah, he's going to slot left now. There you go. There's Katie Mendoza on that 44 blast. He gets across the 15. He rolls down to the 14 for a 1st down.
Yeah, Cade had to say, hey, man, you're up here, actually. Man, we just get into that deal on offense so we run the same play. It's like, man. I think you need to put that keeper on film.
Yeah. Yeah, even if you put it on film that you keep it, it keeps that guy out there.
Yeah, exactly.
So slot left, there's Katie Mendoza again. They're gonna ride Katie Mendoza's strength right here as he gets down to the 10. They're gonna let him go. He just pulled that ball out and they're letting him run as he was down. As now he's going and he's running it back for a touchdown as they're giving it to Burnet. But Andrews thinks we were down. So I don't know. Let's see. The referees counted it as a touchdown. So
wow.
That is not good as now we got 3:10 left. They just score on a defensive return, punt return, I think 90 yards as they just ripped it out of Katie Mendoza's hands. And he looked like he was down, in my opinion, by momentum, if anything, or by forward progress, if anything, right? But so it's going to be now 35-20 with 3:10 left. And that's the kind of play, we hope we're not giving up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 3:10 left, 35-20. Here's the snap, the hold. It's up, it's good, and the Mustangs are now leading 35-21 here with 3:10 left. That's a big play right there.
Big play.
We're gonna go back to the station. You're listening to Andrews Mustang Football on KCTF and 105.5. I'm here with Dylan, and we'll be back in 1 minute. Coach is pulling them down to like, hey.
Yeah. Hey, y'all got to regroup here. I like that. Yeah, he's like, hey, we got to go down. I mean, not necessarily score, but you got to take a lot of time off this clock. Stay in bounds, don't run out of bounds.
Yeah, that play was weird. Nobody was running back. A lot of times you see a guy rip it out and he takes off running and the refs are blowing the whistle and he's 20 yards down the field and he's like, oh man, and that's what happened. He even stopped. He even stopped running and he looks and then the referee's like, no. And then he just kept on going and I'm like.
And the ref didn't take off running until he was already to the 30. I mean. That was a weird play.
And we're back as we just kind of had a funny fumble return as they might be lined up for an onside kick here.
Kick, yeah.
See, here's the kick. It is a hard kick. And then we bounce it off, but we do get it as I think, was that Braden?
I think that's Braden, yeah.
Braden Williams looking like a third baseman right there as he scooped it up. Yep, that's Braden.
And he's looking more like a catcher.
Yeah,
he used his chest to kind of knock it down.
And the third base catcher, that's what he plays. So Mustangs offense is back on the field as we just had a weird fumble return for 90 yards for Burnet. Could be a momentum changer, but if we can go our offense is built for this. And we said this, and I hate to keep going back to it.
Yeah.
But this team's been compared to Greenwood. We go back to that,
Yes.
It was 3 minutes left. We were up 2 touchdowns. Did we learn from it?
Yeah, did we learn from it?
Did we learn from it right here?
Hey, it's right here. Stay in bounds, right? That's one of the biggest keys that we had in that Greenwood game.
Yes, stay in bounds.
Man,
Is that?
it's Jay Sean.
3-yard run?
Yeah,
Jay
on the
Sean?
43 blast.
Yeah.
Man, I get it, but let Cade keep that. I don't know. It's just they run the same play now 4-5 times in a row.
Yeah,
The
exact same play. Just a different person. Same
I
play.
get that you're getting 3 yards off of it. I get that, but we just fumbled on that same play.
Yes. We are letting the clock run. 2:40 and running. 20 seconds on the game clock. I think Mr. Kyle Covington is slowly trotting out there. 12 seconds. 10 seconds on the game clock. 2:30. Under 2:30 here in the game. There's the same play again, and we're not getting nowhere. Now we got 1 yard.
He had to leap over somebody. Nobody is going with Cade at all. You could run that play.
Make the adjustment, please, Coach.
Yeah, we can't run. That's 6. Now that's 6 plays in a row of the same play.
Yeah, 6 exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean. And I I would do that. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna run that same play as we're at. Just running across 2 minutes right here. In the, I'll do that. But there's got to be a play after it. Now they're watching it 6 times. Maybe the 7th time, keep the quarterback. Maybe counter, something. But there's got to be something to run off of that. You can't just run the same play.
Yeah.
A whole quarter.
And now we're 3rd and 6. So we either have to go for it or punt. After this, we don't get it. He kept it this time.
And he's going to run it, and he gets a first down.
He got a first down.
What I mean?
Yeah.
That's exactly what
I called it right there.
Coach just heard us. He kept it.
Yeah.
He gets a first down. Now he's across the 40 as he got himself a 9-yard gain or 8-yard gain. And he's on the 40 is where they're going to spot it. The 39. So Mustang's got a 1st and 10, a minute and a half left. Clock's running. Burnet has 2 timeouts left. They're not burning them yet.
I'm not going to say it's sealed yet. I'm going to wait till we get down to seconds on
Give
it.
me. Slot left, T formation. There's the 44 blast. Leroy's going to get 8. Nope, he gets 6 or 5.
I thought he was a little. Those spots are a little
bad
off.
spot right there. Clock's running. Minute 4. Minute 3. We're feeling a victory here. But
Yeah, I don't think Burnet.
Burnet's not. They're not calling a timeout. They're just gonna hopefully a fumble. They're trying to get their defense to make a play. So
yeah. And they're running out of time though. It's still going. 47 seconds left now. Play clock's at 13, 12, 11, 10. Up to the ball now.
Yep. There it is. There's the first down right here. That might have. Oh, did he get the first down?
He fumbled again.
He fumbled again.
They fumbled.
And they got the ball again. So now let's see if they're going to call us down. This referee's calling us down?
I think it got ripped out before.
Yeah.
Well, Mustang's holding the ball up.
Let's see what we got the referee again. We're just trying to get this ball away as our referee on this side they're talking about it.
Mustang ball.
Mustang ball.
Yep.
Okay, good.
That should be a first down.
I think they're gonna.
Yep, first
They're
down.
gonna give us a first down. Yes.
Yeah, clock should still be rolling. Well, I guess they gotta adjust the chains, but let's still roll now. 30 seconds. 29, 28.
Yep.
I'd say this game is probably sealed now.
Yep. I think we're gonna come out in victory formation here. 22 seconds. The Mustangs are gonna get the win here in this bi-district round, as the Mustangs are gonna go on to play Canyon Randall as we're in victory formation. 14 seconds. They win 35-21 in a big win against Burnet Bulldogs here in San Angelo, and we're going to be playing in Lubbock.
In Lubbock.
We don't know if it's Thursday or Friday, but the Mustangs will be playing Canyon Randall in Lubbock. A huge game for the offense. Come out on fire in the first quarter.
Yes.
We get the points in the fourth quarter. We were kind of dead in the second and third, but the defense held it and was dominant all game long.
They were, man. And like we talked earlier, Sonic player of the game.
It's gotta be
with
Brady Kelly. Gotta go with Brady Kelly.
That's a momentum swing, man. They were going to go down and tie it up.
Yeah, that might be a game. We win by 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
But that doesn't say that moment in that game when we're up by one touchdown. It's a close game. We're up by 1 score, and they're dropping. They'd already got a couple first downs, he gets that interception, touchdown, and changed the game.
Yeah, and if that doesn't happen until they do score. How many fumbles did we have just now?
2. Yeah, we have
2
2
fumbles
you're
right
exactly
now.
right.
So you don't know what happens.
You don't know what
right?
happens.
It would
Huge game.
Yeah.
Mustangs get the win here on the very first the bi-district round. The Mustangs are bi-district champs, beating the Burnet Bulldogs 35-21 here in San Angelo, and we will see y'all again. We got one more week with these seniors, one more week with these Mustangs. One more week, and we're going to be playing a familiar foe in Canyon Randall next week in Lubbock. It's going to be the Thursday or Friday. Brady Kelly's our Sonic player of the game.
60-yard pick six.
60-yard pick six for Brady Kelly with that speed. So thank y'all for listening. It was fun. We can't live stream, but next week we'll do the same thing. We'll be doing it on YouTube. You'll be able to hear us, maybe show y'all some replays and stuff, and then we'll go from there. So you're listening to Andrews Mustang Football. We'll see y'all next week.
Thank you. Thanks, Bill.
Thank you.
See you next week.
Right.
Take care.
Brody didn't get in. I wish he would have, but and neither did Colton, of course. But Colton might get some reps during practice now.
Yeah.
It got hot there. Later.
Am I good to unplug this?
Yeah.
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 Good. That game could have been a lot.